5% chance.
Ah, shit. Here we go again. SpongeBob!
But yeah, obviously, like if you can't show up for the tutorial, I'm just gonna like upload it to YouTube anyways, so it doesn't really matter too much. The only difference would be like if you have any questions about the run, I would be able to answer it like in real time. If it's like during the stream as opposed to the YouTube video. I mean, I'm pretty good when it comes to replying to comments, so like, even if you send me a question in a YouTube comment, I would still be able to answer it. Because I check YouTube like multiple times a day, so if I get like a new comment on a video, I would see it like almost immediately. I think usually I reply to YouTube comments like within an hour of them being posted or something.
Yep.
Unless it was sent like really late at night or something. Hey Mender, how's it going? But yeah, anyways, I'm hoping that the tutorial goes well. I think like I'm fairly good at explaining stuff, so I don't think like I should struggle too much trying to explain how certain things work. Oh hey, I finally got a one corner spawn. But yeah, like I think I'm not too bad at like explaining stuff, so I think doing a unscripted tutorial shouldn't be too bad for me.
Epic.
I think I have had moments before of like explaining strats to someone, and I think like
Alright.
they were able to get the general gist of what I was saying.
Okay.
So I think I'm like at least fairly decent at explaining things. I just remember like that one time where I jumped over Lenny's like lightning bolt that he shoots at you. That was just kind of epic. It was like completely accidental too. I didn't really, because I wasn't really timing exactly when he was gonna shoot his lightning bolt. Yeah, I'm doing good. I just ate my lunch like 5 minutes before going live or something. Because it usually like lines up that I finish eating my lunch and then go live like 5 minutes later or something like that. It's kind of annoying because sometimes it's like I have to rush to have everything ready in time for the stream. But it's not too bad. Because I want to be like consistent with streaming at like an exact time every time. I'm not sure if Lenny went downstairs. Okay, yeah, I did. That's fine though. Yeah, I can totally work with this. I'm just like, I'm trying to imagine like how good my gold is.
Epic.
My gold has to be like really good if I can never like even come close to beating it. It must have been like literally a flawless monument or something.
All right.
Because I think like after all these attempts, I haven't even gotten close to beating the gold, like not even being within 5 seconds of it or something.
Oh, yeah.
I'm always like 20 seconds off the gold because monument is such a variable segment in terms of time loss.
Oh, yeah.
Like I think I mentioned this yesterday, but in monument, you can either lose like 2 seconds or lose like 50 and get anything in between.
Oh.
So it's like very variable when it comes to time loss. It's not like a consistent segment like you would expect in other speed games. Like part of running the game is pretty much just reacting to whatever type of RNG the game throws at you. Okay, so it seems like that's actually been like the first time in a while.
Epic.
I think. Well, actually, I don't think it's been that long, but like,
Oh, yeah.
I think it's been a bit since I've had a sand maze where Prowler Pad is not in the way at all. Like, you didn't even see him at all that time. Because I think, like, for some reason he likes to troll me a lot and spawn in my way, even though there's literally only, like, one spawn where he's in your way. Oh yeah, so I did switch my segments to do anchor way before pineapple because with the new like alternatives version of couch strat, pineapple is like pretty consistent now compared to anchor way. I think anchor way is like fairly consistent too, but it's slightly like less consistent than pineapple. like with the new version of couch strat. I think he was over there. I guess it doesn't really matter where the prowlers are as long as they're not right in front of you. I think that's something I need to, like, think about more often. That, like, it doesn't really matter where an enemy is as long as they're not, like, directly in front of you. Just like that. I'm actually, like, so surprised that that didn't kill me. Yeah, that was, like, so annoying. Like, I lost, like, 2 runs back to back to soft locks, and they both soft lock in 2 different ways.
Epic.
And, like, both of the soft locks were related to, like, I don't know, like box trigger interactions or something. Just like being quirky. Because the anchor weight one was caused from like exiting the radius for, or like exiting the interaction radius with the weight. Like as I'm interacting with it already. Kinda hard to like explain, but if you see like the clip, then you can kinda get what I'm saying. But yeah, that was like the first soft block, and then the other one, I guess it was like trying to do like 2 actions at the same time, like broke the game or something. Like I was just completely unable to move after doing one of the hives in Goofy Gurus. Okay, that was actually kind of lucky. I totally thought that Pearl was gonna see me there. Because Pearl has some binocular vision. Like, if you're anywhere near her when she wakes up, or even if you're not near her, she'll still see you from like a mile away.
Woohoo!
Like pretty much if you're able to see Pearl, Pearl is able to see you. Which you'd think that's how, you would think that's how like line of sight works in this game, but a lot of enemies are actually like super blind.
Okay.
Like you can very clearly see an enemy, but they can't see you. In some instances. Like I think you would probably be able to see that here with Doodle Bob.
Alright.
Where like you can literally have like your head poking out of like a hiding spot and Doodle Bob won't be able to see you even though you can very clearly see him.
Yep.
He's practically like looking right at you, but he doesn't see you.
I want to do some cooking.
So yeah, there is like a new strat here that I found yesterday. I literally found it just by using the thought process of like, hey, we can jump in this level. I wonder if there's like a crouch jump strat that you can do or something. Yeah, this is kind of what I'm talking about, where like you can very clearly see Doodle Bob, but he can't see you somehow from there.
Oh no.
Okay. Didn't want to go too fast there because if you try to like step on Squid Doodle too quickly, then you'll actually just run into Doodle Bob instead. You have to make sure that the Squid Doodle is at least a little bit behind Doodle Bob. But yeah, that's strat. That's like an alternative version of like couch strat. But I don't know like what it would really be called.
Okay.
It does save like a bit of time over having to wait for Doodlebob to pass by though. You can just like take advantage of the fact that Doodlebob like instantly de-aggroes when you step on the Squid Doodle.
Okay.
But yeah, I've noticed that I've been able to get like a lot of runs past the house levels now. Like in a fairly short amount of time. Like I've been streaming for 30 minutes and I've already gotten a run past the house levels that is like decent. I would probably say better than decent actually. I think I would say like good for our current standards. Okay. You have to be careful about that Nestler. Oh yeah, we had the funny text box that literally calls out speedrunners. I remember like when I first saw that text box, I was just like laughing at it. I'm pretty sure that's been like every speedrunner's anonymous reaction to that text box. It's just like it catches you off guard because you're just like not expecting it to be there. Did I go too early? Bro, that was cutting it kind of close, not gonna lie. I had no reason to cut it that close there. Like I was half expecting that guard to just do a 180 and just instantly clap Patrick. But luckily that did not happen. Yeah, I think like the main thing is like once I actually have a run on good pace, I think it's mainly just about not doing something stupid on your own accord that causes you to lose that pace immediately. Because at the beginning it's pretty much like RNG whether you get a good pace or not, but then after that, it mainly relies on like how risky you are.
Okay.
And like
Okay.
not doing things too risky. Also, I did split a little bit late there, so that probably means I'm gonna have a fake hold for this segment. So that is fine. I can just change it after the fact. But yeah, I think like the run is not all about RNG, it's also like knowing when to play risky and when to not, you know? Because there are a few strats that are literally just not worth it to go for if you're like not comfortable doing them. And you like can still realistically PB without them and stuff.
How could this get any worse?
But yeah, I kind of saw like in Diamond Guy's run that you can actually you can hide in like that little bush over there.
The mayo, Squidward! Take the mayo!
Like you can kind of like chill over here, and I think like none of the rocks actually land over here. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't save any time, but it is a little bit.
Here, use this, Squidward!
It is a smidge safer, I suppose. It doesn't really like matter too much though.
Take this, Squidward! Hurry!
So yeah, most likely it's gonna say that I golded this segment even though it's actually like a fake gold because I split late on the previous segment.
Epic.
Oh, okay, never mind. It didn't even gold. So I suppose I don't need to worry about that. I'm glad that I didn't like autopilot and go to Pineapple like after Patrick's Rock. I thought that would be an issue. There's like two things that I thought would be an issue this stream. One of them is that I would autopilot to go to Pineapple after Patrick's Rock, and the other thing is that I thought I would autopilot and do the strat in Pineapple that I don't feel like fully comfortable doing yet, because I was like doing it a bunch of times earlier to get like a good recording of it. So that kind of happens sometimes, like when I'm trying to get a good recording of something, I literally like develop muscle memory for doing that strat even if I don't actually want to do that strat.
I'm the proud manager of the store. Can I help you?
Like sometimes it's just kind of unavoidable that you just like build muscle memory for something that you don't want to build muscle memory for yet.
Whoa, I'm quick! Oh, I'm quick!
I'm the proud manager of the store. Can I help you?
Kind of like when you like build muscle memory for doing a strat incorrectly or something, like
Ooh, I'm quick!
your brain is literally just like rolling itself. I think that does happen sometimes too,
Oh, I'm quick!
where you literally like build muscle memory for how to do something incorrectly.
Alright!
I don't know, muscle memory is kind of whack, I suppose.
Your sponge friend's looking a little shaky. Mind if I stop you for a second, sir?
Yeah, it's like the whole premise of this level is literally just like running around the store getting these tubs of mayo. A lot of people like compare it to Dark Deception gameplay, but I'm pretty sure there are like other games that kind of had that gimmick of like kind of having like a Pac-Man style to it.
Epic.
Because I figure there's a decent chunk of games that kind of have that premise of being like a 3D Pac-Man, basically. But I think Dark Deception is the most popular game to have that gimmick. Yeah, you just casually buy like 100 tubs of mayo for $5. I mean, I guess we don't know exactly what the exchange rate is for like sand dollars compared to actual dollars. Okay, really? Bro. I hate it when the angler just like trolls me like that, it's so annoying.
Okay.
Like, it feels like it happens a lot more often than you think it would, where the angler is literally like shining its light in the exact direction you need to go.
Oh no! Oh, that's great.
Like, I swear that happens like so often now.
Calamari.
Okay, so Puff is going down the long hallway, which is really good. Okay, well, it's not good that she did her sniffy thing right there. I mean, I don't know. I think I could have maybe risked it and just like went. Because sometimes you can have like Puff chase you and still be able to like de-aggro her. I swear if Puff trolls me, I'm gonna be annoyed. Okay.
That's right.
Hey, well, Dean, how's it going? Yeah, I was able to get a run past the house levels like super quick compared to normal. Buff is kind of trolling me this segment though, so I think I'm probably gonna be like plus 30 or something. Assuming that I don't straight up just die.
Okay.
think I should be able to run out in time. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Puff is kind of trolling a bit, so I think I might still be minus. Yeah, I think it seems like I'm still gonna be minus,
Okay.
which is good actually. Yeah, I changed my splits to do Anchor Way before Pineapple because like with the other strat, like the alternative version of couch
The
strat,
Goopy Goober still needs good cleaning.
Pineapple is actually more consistent than Anchor Way to like complete fast.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely like there's definitely like a duality to how quickly you can get a run going. Like in any percent. Like sometimes, like I've had a few times where I'm able to get a PB after like 2 attempts of a play session. And then other times it takes like an entire hour or something just to get one run going. I think on average it takes me like an hour to get a run past the house levels. Okay, I'm kind of concerned that the suited prowler is gonna troll me. Okay, that's fine. I'm kind of like paranoid because the last time I got a soft lock here. I think the soft lock happens like if you finish filling a hive with mayo and you try to flash the suited prowler at the same time. The game gets like kind of confused what state you should actually be in. So you just get stuck in place and can't do anything. I think he might show up at the last second, like as soon as I fill this mayo, or this hive. Okay, no, he didn't this time. Yeah, as soon as you flash him, like his ill hitbox disappears.
Epic.
So like, you can just like walk right over him as soon as you flash him and be fine. Right, if the goon squad in this level doesn't troll me, then I should be able to get past like this hurdle of the run. I have no reason to do fast disco on this run. I think if I was like plus 10 or something, like maybe I would try like 1 or 2 of the jumps. But I think while minus 20, there's no reason for me to go for fast disco. Especially since I didn't have to wait for the alpha for too long here. But sometimes that alpha can actually do like a 180, which is like super annoying because you have to wait like an extra 10 seconds for the alpha to pass by. Because there you saw I only had to wait like maybe 5 seconds for the alpha to pass by. But if it does a 180 at the start, you have to wait like an extra 10 seconds or something. It's kind of annoying. I think sub 130 will be possible, but like completely infeasible. Because my sob is like kind of on its way to sub 130. So at some point I could probably do a segmented run that is a sub 130. But in terms of sub 130 being feasible, I doubt it. There would have to be like some really big strat that gets found that makes sub 130 like even feasible.
Shutdown of power supply. Crossroads engaged.
Okay, that's
Powering
kind
down.
of annoying. You like 100% have to wait for the alpha to pass by if you ever see it, because if it sees you, it shoots like a little ball of goo at you that stuns you for like 2 seconds, so like you absolutely cannot afford for the alpha to even see you in most cases, unless you're like really far away.
Shutdown of power supply. Backbiter engaged. Powering down.
I spam E with like my index finger, or my pointer finger, I mean, not my index finger. Right, hopefully the goon squad is not here. That's mainly what I'm concerned about. Okay, really. It's literally like the second time in a row that Barnacle Boy has just been waiting around the corner for me. Luckily, it didn't matter too much. Whenever you see Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, you want
Shutdown of power
to
supply.
start jumping as much as you can,
Powering down. Power to the lobby sector is
because they can like hit you with a water ball that stuns you for a bit.
all overlords received. 9, 10, 9, 8.
It doesn't stun you as much as when you get hit by an alpha, but it's still something you have to be wary of, I suppose. I think I might wait here for a second. Alright, I think we're fine. Sometimes I like waiting there for a second just to be
Okay.
like absolutely sure that nobody is just camping at the end.
You better be more spry than your future self, Flounder.
Okay, so this time I'm not gonna forget that this guy doesn't do his clap attack on his first face. Because for some reason, like, like the last 2 times I've done this fight, I like forgot that he doesn't do his clap attack on the first phase. So I was like waiting for him to do it, and then he didn't do it, obviously. And then I was like, oh shit. So I'm being a bit more cautious about that now.
Here I come. A bit sluggish, aren't ya?
But yeah, this run can very realistically PV. Because I have like a minute of time saving Larry's gym. Because I died to Larry. Oh, I wouldn't forget that the Atomic Flounder doesn't do his clap attack on the first, like, phase. I kind of went a little bit slow there because I was distracted by talking, but it's fine.
Your mittens are ineffective. Allow me, comrade. Any other tricks, hermit?
Yes. Feel the sneaky.
I try to like balance between the amount that I talk and the amount that I'm like actually concentrating on the game.
Break him down. Again. My spine. Don't come.
I know it's like kind of annoying when a streamer just goes like 5 minutes without saying a single word. So I try to like balance the amount that I'm talking and concentrating. Basically I said that I didn't want to forget that the Atomic Flounder doesn't do his clap attack on the first phase. Because I think like the last 2 times I did the fight, I forgot that he doesn't do the clap attack on the first phase. Because I'm like so used to him doing it that I would like forget that he doesn't do it on the first phase. Because I sort of have like a thing where I stand like 2 disco tiles back to dodge his clap attack. But so like because I'm thinking about that, I sometimes forget that he doesn't even do his clap attack until the second phase.
How are you whole once I've smothered you in the paste?
Yeah, the good thing is that like the good thing is that Murmelair is like not nearly as bad as it was before. Because before Murmelair used to be like actually cringe because of the clones like being able to stun lock you with their water balls. Because on this version it's actually like it was actually like patched properly. That the clones like aren't able to stun lock you with their water balls. They now always like consistently stun you for 1 second. It used to be 2 seconds before, so It's like kind of doubly nerfed in that aspect, I guess. So Murmulaire is kind of like a pushover compared to how it was before.
That's it. You've gone too far this time, Patrick Star. It's time I waged for myself. Let's press it here, here, and right here.
Yeah, Murmulaire is kind of like boating school where
Freeze ray.
it does have kind of an emphasis on like enemy RNG, but it's like fairly manageable.
Ah, let's try. Dim bulb.
Yeah, these splits have a Death and Larry's gem, so that's why I'm saying like
Freeze ray.
the run can still very realistically PV. Even though like it seems like the run is
What?
on the verge of dying. I still don't have like super
Freeze ray.
optimized splits for this version of the game. So like most likely all of my PVs will have like one segment where something goes wrong.
What?
Because usually it's like pretty hard to get a run that is not only fast but also doesn't have like anything bad happen throughout the entire duration.
Okay.
Right, mainly the thing I'm actually concerned about is like this segment that's coming up. Because the anglers like to troll you a lot. So like if nothing bad happens here, then I should be in like a really good position for this run. I do have a bit of time saving this split too. Like compared to my PV. Unfortunately, the angler is already trolling. I guess I'll try running this way, but I don't know. I feel like the other angler is just gonna be waiting on this side now. Okay, no, actually, that's kind of surprising. Yeah, the anglers like to troll you a lot in that section where it's like you try to compromise by going to the other side and then there's just another one on the other side as well. So you're just like being literally trolled by them. Oh my god, it's so annoying, dude. That was literally just RNG that the menace was like blocking my way. Now I have to wait an entire extra cycle here. Oh my god, are you kidding me, bro? Really? Yeah, that's totally fair. I don't know if it would just be faster to die on purpose at this point. I think I wanna try to keep this deathless though. That really sucks.
Your bird's going down.
I think like it literally Probably would have been faster to just die on purpose to, like, reset the cycle. It's really annoying though, because I've never had that exact scenario happen before where the menace, like, goes onto the bridge. I've had it happen during this last section where the menace goes onto the bridge, but not during that first section. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Like, that lost so much time. And then I missed him, like, when he came back around the second time.
Yep.
Like, that pretty much lost the same amount as just dying, like, straight up. It's really annoying. Like, the first time he passed by, it was literally just the menace being on the bridge and there was nothing I could do about that. Then the second time, it was just like me literally not hitting the lever at the right time because I've literally never had that happen before, so I didn't know what the backup was. Yeah, if this run PV, then I would still do more runs afterwards. Because it wouldn't be that satisfying of a PV.
Yep.
I think like a super satisfying PV would be like a sub 135 or something, I don't know. Or maybe like a 136. I think like being around 3 minutes off my sub would be considered like a satisfying PV. Like, when you factor in the amount of things that can go horribly wrong in a single run, I think being within 3 minutes of your sub would be considered like a really satisfying time. Hey Atomical, thanks for the good luck. How's it going? Yeah, it's funny, like someone else told me earlier that they're actually able to watch a good amount of the stream because it's the weekend. Yeah, that's why I actually want to do the any percent tutorial tomorrow, because I think it would be like a really good time to do it. I mean, I was gonna do it today originally, but I wasn't sure if a lot of people would be working today or not. But I guess I would have been fine to do it today, like, if I went with what I originally wanted to go with. I want like the tutorial stream to go well because it's literally the first tutorial that this game has had in like the entire year that it's been speedran or something. I think technically it's only been speedran for like 11 months. Even though the game itself has existed for a year. Yeah, Krusty Krab is basically like a 6-minute auto-scroller, but there's nothing you can really do about that. Unless we, like, find a strat that just allows you to skip entire levels somehow. I think, like, probably if people digged deep enough, we would probably find some way to skip levels entirely. Like in the sense of just literally not even entering the level at all. Or like entering the level and then you just hit like some invisible death trigger that just instantly beats the level or something. But yeah, like I think technically today I think I would have been fine to do the any percent tutorial because it seems like a lot of people are available to today as well. But I figure like the difference between Friday and Saturday wouldn't be that much. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't get my hopes up for another, like, major update for the game. Because I feel like at this point, a second major update would just be directly pandering speedrunners or something. Like, just making changes that literally a casual player would never notice. Alright, saving time in an auto-scroller type beat. I swear I literally say that, like, every single time I go through Krusty Krab, like, I somehow just save time in an auto-scroller. I think it's maybe because, like, in my PB I kind of forgot that the cutscene there was skippable, so I kind of, like, had a little bit of delay before skipping the cutscene. I figure that's probably the reason why. Yeah, I somehow found a way to make time elapse quicker so that the level would be beaten slightly faster. The game is actually running like 10% faster than it should be or something. Okay, Larry's trolling a little bit, but that's fine. I think that's probably that's not like too bad of a spot for like Larry to show up. Yeah, just it's like literally changing the date and time on your PC to just like manipulate RNG. Alright, I think it was actually like really good that Larry decided to enter that room while I was taking care of the weights. Because then I know for a fact that he's not gonna troll me when I open that door, so that's actually like the best case scenario, that Larry checks the room that you're in like while you're doing the weights. Okay, so I'm not gonna pop block this time. Making sure that that doesn't happen. I literally like I fell like a little bit next to the anchor weight just to make sure as a fact that I did not soft look. Yeah, it's like, it's an easily avoidable soft block, but just like,
Epic.
it's kind of dumb that it exists in the first place. And yeah, just like that, the run is live again because I died in Larry's gym in my PB. I think this is like the third run that is on PB pace. Like at around this point in the run. I think it's like the third run that's been on PB pace after like Industrial Park. Okay, really. Okay, I was being kind of cautious there that I wouldn't fall. Again, like I don't really need to rush, I just need to be like cautious and make sure that I don't lose time for a dumb reason. That's so annoying, bro. I don't think there was like anything I could have done about that, really. Because I think the Prowler was like in the middle of the path, like I don't think there is I mean, besides like slowly luring the Prowler out of the way, I don't think there was really anything I could have done there. Bro, he's like, he almost trolled me again, like in the exact same way. I don't know, like, why he's even allowed to wander that far away from his starting point. Because I'm pretty sure his starting point is like somewhere in the middle of the kelp. But then like, sometimes he can wander like extremely far away from his starting point. Like, I feel like, the Jellians probably should have had, like, some kind of home system where they can't, like, wander too far away from their starting point. So I think it's, like, a little bit cheap that the Prowler can, like, wander that far away from its starting point. It can also, like, wander really far away in the opposite direction, where it can literally go in the cave, like, with you. Yeah, I'm not sure if this run can PB anymore. I mean, there might be, like, a slight chance. But, like, death like that wastes a lot of time. I think dying in a level that has, like, a time trial is, like, the worst outcome. Because the whole gimmick of, like, time trial levels is that a big chunk of the level doesn't have any checkpoints. Because, like, they wouldn't want you to ease the time trial by just restarting from a checkpoint in the middle of it. So, like, usually none of the time trial levels have any checkpoints. Or, like, it gives you a checkpoint right before the time challenge or the time trial actually starts. Alright, that works, I suppose. I think I might still be minus by, like, a small amount. But now it's, like, a lot more questionable if the run will PB or not.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still, like, minus by a little amount, but I think, like, at this point, like, literally anything, any, like, notable mistake would just kill PB, probably. I think Goo Lagoon was like really good in my PB. Oh wait, no, actually I think I did fall down actually. I'm kinda like getting my PBs mixed up. Yeah, in my PB, I did fall off the sandcastle walls. So there is a bit of time saved there actually. Assuming that the same thing doesn't happen in this run. Yeah, I think it was like the PB before that one that had like a nearly perfect Goo Lagoon or something. But this one does actually have some time save that I can try to snag. So yeah, I'm probably just going to concentrate on these jumps for a bit. Okay, really? It's so annoying. Usually it's good to have like a high mouse sensitivity, but when you're trying to aim precise shots like that, having a high sensitivity is super cringe. Alright, I think I should still be saving time though. Yeah, like I initially forgot that I actually fell off the sandcastle walls in my PV, because I was confusing it with the other PV where the Goo Lagoon was like nearly perfect. So, that will help the health of the run, I suppose.
Epic.
Vermin scan activated. No trespassing.
Yeah, it actually helps a lot that I didn't fall down that time. I didn't really like realize how much time I lost from falling down. I wouldn't be holding my breath on a 137, but I think a PB is definitely doable. If I don't make like a really stupid mistake.
Okay.
Yeah, I think my Winnie Hut Juniors and my PB was like nearly perfect. So it's not like too surprising that I lost time there.
You aren't making it out of here,
Okay.
Octopus.
It was like, are you gonna fall down or what? I'm always like paranoid of like not falling into the hole properly. So yeah, usually it's around like this point in the run where I start getting a bit quiet.
Okay.
Because it's somewhat easy for me to make a dumb mistake if I'm not like fully concentrating on this level.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be like a lot more quiet from here on out than normal.
Hmm.
I think it's pretty much gonna come down to art gallery, assuming that nothing dumb happens in any of the non-RNG segments. Oh my god, bro. I don't know what he's doing now. Okay. Nut alarm is like so annoying with his U-turns, dude. He's much more annoying now with U-turns because because of the fact that you move so much faster now, it's much easier for him to cut you off. There's a lot of instances where you have to wait for nut alarm, or else he cuts you off because of how fast you move now. I hate how close he gets to you there, like you can literally hear the sound of like his wheels slowly coming towards you. Whatever, bro. Yeah, that's another thing that can happen somewhat occasionally as well. You have to be like super meticulous with how you juke nut alarm.
Epic.
But yeah, this run is cutting it kind of close. I just really hope that nothing bad happens in this segment because I still feel a bit salty about that other run that died to this segment out of all segments. Bruh. That's annoying. Sometimes I just get like a little bit too greedy with like overheating the cannon. One thing I will say that is pretty good about this segment is that it lets me like rest my hand for like 5 minutes or something. Because you never move at any point in this segment. Alright, that works.
Okay.
Epic.
Alright, it pretty much comes down to if Doodle Pad is gonna troll me or not. Alright, I'll take it, 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 I'll take it.
Epic.
It's fine. This is the last hit. Let's go, bro. It needs to be retimed. But that's a dub. Yeah, thanks for the GGs and stuff. That was definitely a deserved PB. After like having 2 runs die to soft blocks and then like other runs die to nonsense. I think that was like definitely deserved. Or earned rather. I don't know, whichever word applies in that scenario.